Hello, I'm Stephen A. King. Welcome to King's Justice. George Zimmerman is standing trial in the shooting death of the Florida teen he claimed he killed in self-defense. Today we are here with board-certified criminal defense attorney Austin Dove. Thank you for being here today, Austin.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to be here.
Now, most people want to know what, if any, are the implications of having an all-female jury in a case like this?
Well, it's something that you always look at a lot of factors, gender being one of them. In this case, it's hard to know. It wasn't publicized what the overall veneer panel, what the whole overall panel of jurors, potential and prospective jurors look like. But it sounds to me like, a defense attorney who's been able to whittle through those potential jurors. He gets down to a group, if it's all women, and he's not exercising any more peremptories, that's the group that you deal with.
Today, we heard testimony from two members of the local neighborhood watch who said its members should not follow suspects and were supposed to stay away from suspicious individuals. What is the relevance of this testimony in your opinion, Austin?
Well, as it relates to the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman murder trial, it sounds like that relates to trying to develop, the prosecution trying to develop the intent of Zimmerman, to show that he wasn't operating under any specific instructions. He's not a police officer. He's supposed to be hands-off. So prosecution's trying to show that he crossed the line on his own. He acted with ill will and he disregarded human life.
Now, Austin, I've gathered that the prosecution wants to introduce recordings of the 50 times Zimmerman has called police officers in the past 2 years. Is that to show that he's a crazy vigilante?
What the prosecution wants to do in that, with that particular set of evidence, or that particular set of calls, is to show that Zimmerman was a wingnut. He was out of control. I mean, this is a gated community. It's unlikely that there's 50 reasons to call in for police backup in just the ordinary course of events. In fact, just to get into those neighborhoods, you have to have some password or pass. So what this is designed to show is that Zimmerman was a renegade. He acted abruptly. He acted with malice, without regard for human life. And in this confrontation with Trayvon Martin, it's designed to show that was borne out. That all of his behavior leading up to that was malicious in nature, and he acted out on the day he killed Trayvon Martin.
Detective Serino testifies that Zimmerman was not scared, or he would not have gotten out of his car, and that Zimmerman continued to follow Martin after the 911 operator told him not to. What is the importance of this to the prosecution's theory of this case?
It all goes to intent. It all goes to showing, and maybe more than just intent, it also goes to showing that Zimmerman is the one that created the toxic environment. The environment that led to Trayvon's killing was precipitated by Mr. Zimmerman's own independent actions.
Now, if the jury believes that Zimmerman provoked the confrontation, does that detract or minimize from his ability to claim self-defense in this case?
That's a very good question. You can have an event that can be provoked from any number of ways. Someone can call you something and it causes a confrontation. Someone can walk toward you as a confrontation. The key issue for Mr. Zimmerman is whether he can utilize or invoke the stand your ground law when he may have created the peril. Because at the real heart of this is self-defense. Did he have a right to defend himself by using lethal force? Well, it's an open question, because it sounds like Trayvon Martin didn't create, at least from the outward appearances, any danger to Zimmerman until Zimmerman confronted him.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. Austin Dove, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for tuning in on King's Justice TV, where we bring you all your civil rights news, issues affecting you and your community, your loved ones. Tune in next time.